Hey guys, so I thought that this was an important video to make because I feel like I needed to get this off my chest. So, anyways, in today's video I'm going to be talking about a specific group that has been harassing me over the past 7 months. And I already know what some of you guys are thinking. Oh, Caleb, why are you making a video about this? Oh, don't you think it's time to move on? Well, like I said, I think that this is important to talk about, and I feel like the only way I'm going to be able to move on from this is if I get this off my chest. So, anyways, let's get into it. So, the group that I'm going to be talking about today is Pirate Coalition. Like I mentioned prior, this group has been harassing me for the past 7 months, and so I will talk about their leader, Warp, in some of this video, probably towards the end of the video. But this video will mostly be about his accomplices because it was mostly his accomplices who were harassing me. So, anyways, I didn't think that Pirate Coalition were bad people until I found out that an elder from Free to Play Wales was impersonating my SPPD account in the image I'm about to show you. Okay, so this is me making a community post about the situation and pretty much clarifying who the real and fake me is. Like I said, the real one who is making this video right now is in Chef's army. But yeah, pause the video if you want to read the community post. But anyways, when I brought this to light in the Pirate Coalition server, one of the server's admins started harassing me in the images I'm about to show you. Okay, so this is me having a quote conversation with one of the server admins in the Pirate Coalition server, and me bringing the issue to light. So, I'm going to go ahead and start scrolling through the pictures now. You can go ahead and pause the video if you want to read each picture. Okay, so as you can see, the server admin in there was harassing me and making excuses for the situation and pretty much just bullshitting me all around. I did blur the admin's names just to not draw any attention to them because I'm sure that they love negative complicity. But yeah, so anyways, one thing that I know for sure about this guy is that he is married, and I'm pretty positive that he has a kid too. So I have two big questions here. If he doesn't want his child to be harassed on the internet, why is he harassing me? And another big question here, if he wasn't harassing Mass Ronin when someone was impersonating Mass Ronin, why is he harassing me when someone from his coalition is impersonating me? It just doesn't make any sense. And I'm pretty sure, most of the people that were harassing me in the server, I'm pretty sure their age range was, from 30 to 40. Maybe some of them were, in their late 20s and early 50s. Pretty much, these are all people who I think would be smart and mature enough to not harass random strangers on the internet, let alone an 18-year-old content creator who is just content creating and playing video games just to escape what reality throws at me. Because that's what I do. I content create, and I content create because I love it. I play video games because I love video games, and combine those two together and it's my all-time favorite thing. And it's a perfect thing for me to just escape from all the shit reality throws at me. And they're just trying to prevent that. And it's just... And the thing is, Warp didn't do anything about him harassing me, because I'm pretty sure he's in on it. And I just think that it is really hypocritical to break your own rules, and even worse, to do nothing when someone is breaking the rules. And there is a rule in their server that says the main rule is to be respectful, which I'm pretty sure no harassment is included in there too. And again, they're breaking their own rules. It's just... And I don't want to be in a community where I just feel like a bullying and harassment target. It's just... It's just a bad place for me to be. They also changed my server nickname to Caleb the Imposter without my approval. I tried to change it back a few times to what I wanted it to be, which was Prince Caleb at the time, because it was November. But every time, they would just change it back to Caleb the Imposter. They eventually disabled my ability to change my server nickname there. But yeah. So, anyways, the next thing I'm going to talk about is there were a few instances that they left mean comments disguised as nice comments in the images I'm about to show you. This is one instance. This is instance number 2. And this is instance number 3. I blurred their names as well just to not draw any attention to them. But it's just, why would you do that? Like, why would you leave hate comments disguised as nice comments just for the purpose of harassing me? Like, I feel like that they're just trying to take advantage of the fact that I am autistic and I can't understand social cues very well to just bully and harass me, which I think is just really shitty. It's just, and yet again, nothing was done about it. I didn't bring it to light. Well, I just brought it to light now, but I didn't bring it to light at the time. I only brought it to light in my own server. But yeah, then again, like, it's just, that type of behavior is tolerated in that server. It's just so, it doesn't make any sense to just tolerate people doing this. It's like, it's almost like I'm being treated differently there because I'm not a part of their coalition anymore. Sure, like, I may not be a part of your coalition anymore, but that doesn't give you the right to just bully and harass me. Like, and it's just a game too. Like, games are made for us to escape reality, and all you're doing is just trying to take that away. It's just all shit. But yeah, and the third thing I want to talk about in this video is that time where someone in there stole my voice clips and used them in their video without my approval. I will link both of their videos in the description to prove my point. But yeah, anyways, like I said, he didn't even credit where the original audio came from in the image I'm about to show you. Alright, so as you can see here, he said in the description, "I do not own these songs nor trying to profit from them," and he credits the song name and artist. Yet I don't see any credit for when he used my voice clips in his video without my permission. Like, I feel like his mind is just so set on, like, this is what I think that he was thinking while he was doing that. Oh, look at this weak kid who can't do anything about us harassing him. Let's go ahead and use his voice clips without his permission. That'll set him off. Well, if anyone is weak, it's them. Because the only reason why they did that is because they are so scared of what would happen if they did that to someone who could actually do something about it. So they do it to me, someone who can't do anything about it. Because they think that just because I can't do anything about it, that I'm suddenly a weak person. When the reality of that is the exact opposite. And it's just a shitty thing to do, but yeah. So, anyways, what I'm going to talk about last in this video is Warp himself, the leader of Pirate Coalition. I used to look up to him. I did when I first found out about him. I loved the tournaments that he did. I even made videos about my tournament matches because I loved participating in esports tournaments. I haven't done that in a few years though I do want to do that again someday. But yeah, and then I found out about all of this, that he was in on the harassment against me. Here's a bombshell image of him being in on the harassment. You see what I mean? Like that, him reacting to that message alone is proof that he's in on the harassment against me. It's proof that he promotes bullying and harassment, he enables bullying and harassment, and he encourages bullying and harassment. And I'm not for that, you know? I'm all about treating people with respect. And it's really hard to respect a person when they're like that, you know? So I decided this is what I'm going to do going forward. So going forward, I decided I'm going to completely cut contact with Warp and his accomplices. The toxic ones, at least. And I also, like I said, I left the Pirate Coalition server and I left Warp server. So, here's what I'm going to say next. If you truly support me, if you are a true fan of me, and if you are a true BAM lord, then I suggest that you block Warp and his accomplices on any social media you can find, unfollow him on any social media that you may be following him on, leave their coalition and their server entirely. It's just, like I said. Anyways, for those of you who I did not block, I'm going to give you a chance to prove to me that you are a true supporter. Because from what I noticed, like, I'm sure that some of you guys are probably like in on the harassment against me. And if you are in on the harassment against me, then you are not a true supporter. So I'm going to give you a chance to prove to me that you are a true supporter. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to me. I just really needed to get this off my chest. So, if you guys do want to continue to support me in the future and want to see me grow, I recommend that you like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want to see more. Follow my Twitch channel, join my Discord server, and follow my Reddit page. All of those will be linked in the description. So, anyways, thank you guys so much again, and I will see you in the next video.